The parade of players coming off the team bus as the visitors pull into the building. A very determined group coming in here tonight. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Now the starting group for the visitors. The Magician out there with Collins. And there's Money. Then it's Miller, and it's Hendricks in at the power forwards position. They've got Anderson. The Prophet is out there with the eraser. Then it's Fisher. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Here's the Magician. Miller with a screen on Anderson. Outside Collins. And there's the pass to Slaughter. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Left side Anderson. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Lions with it.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Jeffries. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's the Magician. His last outing, 16 points for him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And the home team has possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. They set the pick. Fisher with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Anderson. The 15-footer. Good.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fisher, and there's the drive. Another shot, and the layup is good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Pass to Collins. Back to Miller. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fisher after the basket by the Lions. A 3 from Anderson does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the right side. Jeffries drills the three-pointer. Jeffries got 5 men. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
The doctors checked in for Cole. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Anderson. The shot missing. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now Fisher, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Launches it. Miller grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Collins over Fisher. Here's Hendricks. Misses in close.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
It's good. 7 points in the game.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Collins against Fisher. Collins passes to Slaughter. Wall a screen on Anderson. Back to Collins to the left wing. And it's Wall, top of the key, to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Collins kicks to Wall. Offline with his 3. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Here's Collins. And too long on the shot. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Slaughter. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
4.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The eraser is out there with Anderson. Then it's the kid. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Bayless in at the 3 spot. There's a good screen. Strong, the pass to Marshall. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And for the Lions, we've got the Beast. Cool Hands is out there with the doctor, and it's Bowman in at the 2 spot. For 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Bowman. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bowman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes to Strong. Back to Anderson. Stolen away. The pass to Bowman. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bowman's got 6 in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They set the pick. Anderson passes to Stevens. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
There's shake and bake. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. High post shot. They get it back. Marshall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Fisher's check in for Anderson. Marshall hits them both. The Lions have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep, Wall sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Stephens. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bowman. He's covered by Fisher. Bowman passes to Wall. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Count the basket. Wall's got 5 now.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Stephens. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bowman's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to shake and bake. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Now the Lions with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Slaughter passes to Collins. There's a screen. Left side, Wall. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The erasers checked in for shake and bake. And so here's the home team. They trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's the magician. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. The Magicians got the lead up to 3 now for the Lions.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Lions. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
So far, the perimeter has been their turf. They look comfortable shooting from range. I mean, the defense is having a tough time chasing them off the arc.
Yeah, if you're going to let them live out there, that's a recipe for disaster.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule. And Shaq, using your crystal ball, how do you see these upcoming games playing out?
Ernie, I'm not sharing anything I see in my crystal ball with you. No way. You either, Kenny.
Listen, if you really have a crystal ball, why don't you just look into the future and give me those lotto numbers, man? I want a mega yacht.
Don't worry, Kenny. One day I'll let you onto USSS Shaq, my yacht. One day.
You keep saying that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by the Eraser.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Profit is out there with the Eraser. And it's Fisher. And there's Anderson. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Now, here's Collins. Pass to Stevens. Puts up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here is Jeffries. 10 points for him. The 10-footer. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins kicks to Miller. Miller with a screen on Anderson. Passes it to Hendricks. To the middle. Shots good by Miller. Now it's a 6-point Lions lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Howard with a screen on Collins. Fisher, the pass to Anderson. Here's the dish to Fisher. He takes it in. Right wing. Here's Howard. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Howard's got his 2nd basket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
They set the pick. Now the pass to Hendricks. Collins looking around. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here is Jeffries. And here's Fisher. Kicks to Jeffries. Dishes it to Fisher. Howard trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Collins.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Stevens, the pass to Collins. Here's the dude. Down low.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. shooting here, about 46% for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Anderson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And the Lions with possession here. It's a 5-point game.
2 minutes
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes.
Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Strong. The dude grabs the miss. The Lions have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Yep, that one goes in there. Bowman's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lions. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Anderson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Bowman, defended by Anderson. Here's Dugonix. Off with the layup. He's just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Wall outside. No good there. Bayless deciding where to go with it. Here's Steffens. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Steffens got 5 now. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lions lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Well, the message there, practicing patience out there, doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Lions looking at who they've got out there. They've got cool hands. The magician out there with Collins, and it's the Beast, and it's Miller in at the 5 down low. Here's Steffens. Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Collins. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Collins. Drills it from outside. Collins has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Lions. Fisher with the ball. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Steffens, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Lions have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Slaughter passes to Collins. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Collins. Now Miller. Here's Steffens, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Up top, Bayless. passes it to Stevens. Over Collins. Here's Diamantopoulos. He kicks to Bayless. Here's Steffens. They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lions.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The Lions making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Outside Aldridge. Now here's Collins. And the dunk by Aldridge.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Stevens, and good, he nails it.
Stevens.
Now Collins. The pass to Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Fisher. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Stevens, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here comes the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Oh, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Here's Steffens. Diamantopoulos nails the baby hook.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Stolen by Anderson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Slaughter. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lions lead by 8.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Collins. Collins, a screen on Anderson. Great D that time from Howard.
Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The Lions making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the Lions call time here. They're leading by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miller's checked in for the doctor. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. And stolen by Aldridge. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Slaughter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Outside Collins. So it's the Lions picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, the Magician.